Okay, so I went to Salvation Army a couple weeks ago. Somebody must have just like, I don't know, brought a bunch of bangers. So I bought all of them. The Harry Potter series. I just got 2 of them. It's The Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. I like these movies.
Yeah, I hate him, but I like Chris Columbus, and I recently he did one of those Vanity Fair, whatever, like all the movies by Chris Columbus, and I was like, you know what, this guy has had a huge impact on the culture, man. Like,
yeah, I was watching so it was the YouTuber Cinema Sticks, and he compared Chris Columbus to James Rolfe, and I totally see it because he's got like kind of a similar mannerisms and accent. And he's like, it kind of reminds me of James Rolfe, and I was like, he does remind me of James.
That's funny. Yeah, what did he do? He did Home Alone, Gremlins, Adventures in Babysitting, Mrs. Doubtfire, Harry Potter 1 and 2, The Goonies, right? He had something to do with The Goonies. Who directed The Goonies? Was it him? No, Richard Donner directed Is that right? I think he must have written it. But anyway, look, I mean, that's a lot of kids' movies. That's a lot of like, dude, if all he did was launch the careers of Macaulay Culkin and Daniel Radcliffe, that's like the 2 biggest like child stars of all time. Anyway, that's fun. Are they full screen?
Yeah, they're full screen, so they're really fun on the CRT. And next, Jurassic Park, obviously. I mean, I had the loose tape of this, but this one is, I mean, the box is in great condition. It's got like it's half wrapped for some reason. And including the sequel, the much worse sequel, The Lost World.
Is that the one with the hologram on it?
The hologram, which, yeah.
Do you remember Vince Vaughn's in that movie?
Yes, that's so fucking weird.
Spielberg would take a risk with casting once in a while back then.
Yeah, Julianne Moore and yeah.
I never liked Lost World all that much, but there's a few things about it that do kind of stick out. There's that one scene where the Jeep is like falling off a cliff basically, and like they're smashing into like the glass on it. It's like a pretty compelling scene.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then the T-Rex that gets loose in the city. People have said, they're like, you know what? Lost World is Spielberg's King Kong. Because they go to Skull Island, basically, and fight off and then they come back, and then the beast roams the city. I was like, oh yeah, it's just King Kong, isn't it? I was thinking about that recently, about a lot of like artistic directors, when they do a sequel, they don't really want to just do the logical extension of the last story. They're like, okay, we were talking about it with Chris Nolan and the Dark Knight series, where it felt like each of the Dark Knight movies was like, I'll do it if I get to make like a completely different movie. Like by the time you get to Dark Knight Rises, like it doesn't really feel that much like Batman Begins. You know, it feels like he wants to make some just bigger film.
The next is Mel Brooks' Spaceballs. This is an awful cover for it. It's like the faces of Mel Brooks can't.
Yep, I had that very one when I was a kid. I'm so glad that you brought up Spaceballs, because first of all, there's going to be a sequel, right? We've learned this.
Yeah, is the quest for more money or whatever it's supposed.
It ought to be called that. I mean, it's got to be called that. But I don't know. They haven't announced any subtitles or anything. But our very own Joe Ramone, who came on here, he just collabed with Doug Walker to do their Spaceballs review.
Oh, and I didn't see that.
Yeah, you can watch it now. I asked him, I said, did you do that thing, you know, where you know what I'm talking about? You show up on screen and he's like, what are you doing here? He's like, hey, critic, I just thought I'd pop in. It's fucking terrible.
By God, a British person! Please, Mr. Joker, I'll do whatever you want. Just don't harm me!
Critic, it's me, Diamanda.
Oh my God, we're hiring people like you now? You know who might be in town. Oh, Sage!
Rest and relaxing.
Ah! A masked intruder!
What?
Exist!
Don't do it, critic.
Obscurus Lupa?
I've reviewed this movie already. There's no need for you to sacrifice your sanity as well.
I must, Lupa.
And boy, have I got some words to say about...
Hey!
What? What was that?
That was me, you plagiarist.
We were talking to Jason about it, and he was like, it's like my dream to do that with somebody. I was like, you can do it with us. Do you want to do it with us? You shoot one side, I'll shoot another. We'll have no chemistry when they cut together.
No, my dream is to do it with the Nostalgia Critic, not with you.
No, he was like, no, I couldn't stand it. The idea of doing that. But he's like, I'm a huge Doug Walker fan. I couldn't say no to a collab with Doug Walker. I just couldn't do it. He shows up like basically it's his YouTube channel as like a square on like a little stick figure. He says he's a Schwartz ghost, which is a little funny. And what was clever about it was a regular Nostalgia Critic review of Spaceballs. And Joe would cut in basically to do a Hats Off Entertainment style little documentary piece on trivia about the movie and stuff. And I gotta tell you, like, even though it's like a real clash of styles, because you're going from like Doug Walker comedy to mini documentary, it kind of really helped Doug's humor in a way to like stop and just teach you about the movie a little bit and then go back to the jokes.
I gotta set a reminder to watch that.
It kind of worked. He even got a pot shot at Doug. He got 2 or 3. Like towards the end, he was like, this is the part where you play the nice music and you say, like, even though the movie wasn't very good, maybe it was meant to be bad. Like, he's like, yes, they made that joke. And he said, like, I'm not going to take advice from the guy who made Demo Reel. And, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. He was like, I kind of wanted to say to boldly flee. But I was like, maybe I shouldn't, because he got to write that joke in and Doug allowed it. He's like, Doug was great. Doug was really fun. He was cool.
Listen, no offense, but I don't know if I want to take lessons in what makes a good film parody from the guy who made Demo Reel.
You're a hurtful abstract entity.
Can I interrupt your show and tell for a second, just because it's so fucking relevant?
To boldly flee
on DVD. Now,
where'd you get that?
Like $12.
Oh, no. Okay. It's not as desirable as Kick-Ass here.
Or Suburban Nights that go for hundreds. For some reason, despite all the controversy about this one, and we will do this one, you all know it. Despite all of that, and it's 2 discs, dude. Look at this.
Look at that. Oh,
and we'll repeat all this when we eventually do the review. This is the only one that's still on their website. You can buy this for just right off the awesome store.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, awesome.
And for some reason, it came with a tick. It is the joke. And on the receipt, the awesome store receipt, I just want to point this out. Somebody wrote, I don't know if it was Doug, but somebody wrote, thank you for your support in like actual handwriting.
You might have went to the mailbox just like Frankie Frames, mailed it to you.
This wasn't hard to get a hold of. And yet I feel like I've got something that like, it's got it, like its days must be numbered, right?
Yeah. That's amazing.
A day will come where you can't get it. Yeah.
It's amazing you can still buy it. That's crazy.
So that's my goal. When we watch this, I'm not going to watch it on YouTube. I'm going to watch it on that in my rocking chair on the CRT with the cowboy hat still on.
And no, just a quick memory about Spaceballs. I was just thinking about it. We rented it like right when the resurgence of Star Wars was starting to happen in like the 90s. And so we were like, it's like, isn't there a movie like that makes fun of it, Spaceballs? Oh, I don't think I laughed so like as hard as I did when I watched it. Like we rented it. We like probably just watched the special editions or whatever, and we just laughed at all the references and thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I wonder if I haven't seen it in so long. I don't know how well it holds up. I know it's quoted so often that maybe I don't know, it'd be annoying, but
when I was a kid, I loved Austin Powers, Billy Madison. Then I got older and I was like, gosh, this is really derpy. And this is like a chuckle a minute. And then you get older again and you're like, this is funny. Like somehow the bell curve for this stuff. And I think like if I went back and like John Candy being there at all is exciting. I just saw a trailer for I Like Me, the documentary directed by Colin Hanks and produced by Ryan Reynolds about John Candy. It's like a big, like they got Macaulay Culkin and they've got Steve Martin and Martin Short. They got like everybody, Bill Murray is going to be in this thing. Yeah. It made me think, I was like, I want to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and just cry. There is something about John Candy that just like, I don't know, like the world really was robbed when that guy died. Like what absolutely. A sweet, funny, awesome person.
So next, this needs no introduction. This is Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade. They're all here and they're all semi-wrapped in plastic.
Do you think we give her the ribbon? I think it's lunch.
Those are great. And they're full screen. Beautiful full screen.
I was trying to explain that to somebody today. I was like, I collect Laserdisc and VHS, and they were like, and you watch these things in full screen? I'm like, I insist that they be in full screen. I've gone the other way completely. I think you talked to me, like, because I got excited about the covers and whatever and some of the nostalgia. But I think when you did the Retro Pie and you were actually sourcing full screen versions and getting a kick out of Lord of the Rings being squashed and everything, that's when I was like, oh, we can actually have fun with this.
Yeah, it is fun. And even though I was watching Harry Potter in full screen, I'm like, this is kind of fun. This is
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
it's like you're catching it on TNT or whatever. Then there's a junk store kind of near me. I guess it's kind of an antique store, but they just sell random shit. It's like it's like one of those where it's you go and it's like these is stuff that would be in a thrift store, but some insane person owns the store and just puts whatever in there. They did have VHSs, and so I copied you, and I got Gone with the Wind. So
hell yeah,
two tapes. I've actually never seen it, so
you're gonna love it.
This is how I'm going to watch Gone with the Wind.
Your wife does. I mean, your wife would watch that with you.
I'm sure she would. She actually there's like I don't know. She has like a group of friends, and I guess one of them started like a film club. I'm like, women starting a film club. I'm like, in the first movie was Gone with the Wind. So.
You could be the one man there, eating everything and belching.
Be like, excuse me, I have a podcast. I can talk about all of these.
I know one thing you women love is men who have podcasts. This is my friend Frankie. He wears a cowboy hat now.
Oh, my wife has a friend who she talks to all the time now, who is also Frankie.
I don't like it.
Francesca.
Get him. Oh, it's a girl. Okay.
It's a girl. It's Francesca. And so it's just so funny because she has a girl Frankie and I have a boy Frankie.
You both have Frankies.
We both have Frankies we talk to all the time. So
aren't you lucky? Your Salvation Army store, was it just lousy with VHSs? Did it have a lot?
It has like a tower, and it's a very well it's just like a single plastic tower. It's not very big, but it's always stocked with bangers. Usually has like Sound of Music. It didn't have it this time, but it usually does. Like it cycles through. It has a lot of bangers all the time, and I have to like stop myself from buying them every time.
I talked about it some episodes ago, but the Savers nearby, the Salvation Army has some. The Savers I couldn't believe it. And they were in great shape, and it was good selection and everything. I was like, dang.
All right, this next one's pretty interesting. This is a deluxe box of 007. So it's Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, and Diamonds Are Forever. And it's sealed.
I love it.
It's completely sealed.
Wow. You going to keep it sealed, or are you going to bust it open?
I got to bust it open. These things aren't worth anything. And it has behind the scenes Goldfinger and Thunderball. That might be interesting. But yeah, the deluxe edition 007 gift set for your elderly person who loves 007.
I remember I had a Mel Brooks collection, and it was in a nice VHS sleeve. And I didn't buy it. My mom bought it. It did not have Spaceballs. It did have Young Frankenstein. It did have Robin Hood Men in Tights, silent movie. I don't remember. Oh, History of the World Part 1. Yeah, it had some bangers.
Yeah. I mean, I got this and I immediately thought of Levi. So that's
right. Is that all of it?
That's it. That's my haul.
Well,
my tape haul.
Look, here's the deal. As we speak, there's a movie in theaters right now called The Toxic Avenger, 2025, with Peter Dinklage. I haven't seen it, but it's okay because most people won't go see it because most people don't see movies in theaters, so it does not matter. It's coming out on VOD like October 28th, so it's fine. Totally just wait, right?
I think this is why I think a lot of people are just waiting.
And then we'll have some nice clips that we can throw into the podcast clip, and we don't need to do this rush to the theater stuff to make you happy. But in the meanwhile, you know that I got Tromeo and Juliet on Laserdisc for a nominal price. You know I got Toxie 2 for a reasonable price. That was like $30. At this point, to buy a Troma Laserdisc is gonna. So now I'm kind of like the way I figure it is every few months buy one. Spread it out. There's a basketball that comes and goes on eBay. It's like $150 but it's like sealed and it looks really great. And like I'll probably end up having it. But in the meanwhile,
whoa!
I mean, and again, this costs money.
The
But I have
unrated director's cut.
Well, all of the releases around that time said that. They all said featuring the full head crushing sequence. Famously, there's a scene towards the beginning. It's almost too heinous to describe on the podcast. Basically, Melvin, who is Toxie before he becomes Toxie, he's bullied by these kind of fitness freaks, these 80s fitness freaks. They have like a game where they get in their car and they go kill people with their car. They target people based on their racial or gender or age demographics. You get more points if it's a child. More, you get this number of points if they're Spanish or if they're black. It's very heinous, like I said. So they hit a kid on a bike and they then back up and they squish his head. And that version, I guess, that shot was cut out of most versions of the Toxic Avenger. As graphic as that is in concept, it's very clear that it's a melon and that they're backing up over a fruit. And so, yeah, it's part of what makes the movie the movie. Lloyd really talk about it like no one knew that. He's like, and all you need is to put a wig on a melon. We're like, we know. The back's all purple. That looks cool. I mean, this honestly looks very much like the VHS and DVD that I had. It says Troma widescreen collection, which we've now learned, haven't we, that you don't want this movie in widescreen. No. Not just because of the nostalgia, but because literally it was not shot in widescreen. But here's the coolest thing about it. Here's what makes it special. The golden disc.
Ooh, wow.
Cool. It's pretty cool, huh? I mean, come on. Let's, my kid loves it. My kid's like Trump. She loves like gold everything.
Or redecorate the house with gold.
Look, you can see me hat in the reflection. Hello. Hello, I'm Frankie.
It's like
I'm Frankie.
It's like artistic. Look at that.
So pretty awesome.
I gotta go home.
What?
Well, I gotta get up early in the morning. Gotta go to church.
Oh. Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.